drivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, player, formation, there are 8 categories. Option is set to empty. Option is set to choose the player to choose a new play. Choose the player to replace. Formation, there are 8 categories. Empty bunch open, there are 21 categories. You have 12 options.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Flat.
Throwing to start this game. Catch made by Austin. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Option is set to empty base.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Audible. Flat. Contact.
Russ now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
Coach suggestions.
So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already. As the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Well, hey, tip of the cap for really trying to seize control with an 8-0 lead here early. But the success from their opening drive didn't carry over into that 2-point play.
And if anything, partner, really backfired because you gave them a chance to recoup a little momentum they lost. Getting beat down with that drive. Not only that, but if this offense answers touchdown for touchdown, they can actually now take the lead.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A tight end in motion now. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Gets up and over a man. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Steelers make their way to the end zone. Mike Williams, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. So you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Taken in by Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Play call, coach suggestion.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Headed out right. Gets this one to Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
There are 3 categories.
It's a pickup of 34 yards.
Cover 1 to be
and that's the Steelers' first down. Wilson looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There are 6 categories.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Cover 3, God 1 Robert press.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive.
There are 6
Najee Harris, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Patterson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Entering play call, formation, player. There are 8 formation. There are 8 categories. There are 6 subcategories. Option is set to wing pair. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Offense ready to begin this drive. Audible. 1st and 10.
Audible.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
The Steelers need only one to take the lead.
Options.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. We've got a close one here. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Entering play call, formation. There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 15 options. Stink pinch is selected.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. He's got Harris. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Entering play call.
Win the early battle. Give them leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Cover 6 showed you. 1 to 4. Tampa 2. Cover. Cross. DBL. Cross free fire.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Entering play call, 1 to 4.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Now read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure.
Entering play call.
The Steelers are on the move here.
You have 24 options. Tampa 2 is selected.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Wilson now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of him. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Flat.
Rush coming for Wilson. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Categories. You have 9 options.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Contact.
1st down. Here's Russ. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong. And they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Boswell to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly.
Entering
and they leave a point after on the table.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Coach suggests recent. There are 6 coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. Flushed out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
2 to 3.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, he totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
When we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash.
Entering play
the Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
30 plays, you have 6 option. FG block return.
Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. This lined up left. Dicker connects there. And that gets him back within 5.
Special teams.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Slot option is selected.
Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Wilson now, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the big game downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Entering play
and now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't. His 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead up to 12.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now Boswell on to send this away. For Darrell Patterson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Entering play, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Ross out of the pistol. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Entering play call formation. There are 6 categories. Option is 1 to 4. Tempo. Cover 2. Cover 4 drop. Cross 3 fire.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he He's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Formation. There are 6
don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On first down, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
There are 6 categories.
It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Ross off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Entering play call formation.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Entering
partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Play action. It's Wilson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Entering play call.
And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You have weld options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
The Steelers calling their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
3 categories. You have weld options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Suggestions.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On fourth down, Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Toast.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most.
Entering play
Wilson
call,
getting there for the stop.
Suggestions. Recent.
Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Options. Inside zone is selected.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Flat.
Russ now from the gun. Lays out. What a catch. Give him 32 on the play. And he'll bring up a
Entering
Pittsburgh
play
first
call,
down.
please. Coach suggestions.
The analytics are pretty clear.
Categories. You
It's
have
hard to
15
move the
options.
ball in this league
Selected.
with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's stop made by T.J. Watt.
There are 8 categories.
Manages just a yard on first down.
HB
Now it's going to be
selected.
2nd and 9. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HB
They'll come to the line
selected.
here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to
Entering
the 4.
play call, coach suggestions.
That's a pickup
There
of
are 8
17
categories.
yards,
You
partner,
have
and it
11
makes it
options.
1st and goal.
Inside zone is selected.
Trying to run in, Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this
Entering play
offense
call,
on
coach
point. They're just
suggestions.
clicking
There are
today.
8
Just roll them.
categories.
I mean,
You have
this is
15
clinic. This is what I
options.
call
Again, just
teaching
selected.
tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the
Entering play
Steelers go
call,
up by
1 minute.
19.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. He's on the move. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Well, that didn't take long,
there are
Brock.
6
One play,
categories.
and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple
Entering
plays
play
left.
call,
Didn't want to
coach
take a risk there on first
suggestions.
down.
There are 6 categories.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Second and 10 now. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Safe man left.
Russell Wilson with the touchdown.
Formation. There are 6 odd. There are 4 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 6 is selected.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Special teams.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Entering play call, coach suggestion, player formation. There are 8 categories. There are 6 subcategories. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose the player to formation. There are 8 split low, AHP rail.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage.
Split close.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
HB power is selected.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh.
Entering play call.
Steelers holding a 12-point lead.
21 categories. You have 9 options.
2nd and 10.
HB
Need to
power
get some
selected.
positive yardage here.
Flat.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 21
yards on the
subcategories.
play.
Option is set to split
And that's a
close.
Steelers
9 plays
first
and have 8
down.
options. Done is selected.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the
Entering
line.
play call.
So tough to stay set when you've got
There are
defenders
8
doing
categories.
everything
You
they
have
can to make you
15
jump, and,
options.
well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40.
Coach suggestions.
He gets him a
There are
bunch
8
of yards back,
categories. You
9
have
on that
15
play, and it's
inside
2nd and
zone.
6.
Audible.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Entering play call. Coach
That one goes for
suggestions.
17
There are
yards
8
and moves the
categories.
chains.
You have 6
They're
options.
now set for
Stretch is
1st and 10.
selected.
The Steelers calling their first time out.
Entering play call.
And they still have 2
Formation.
available
There
for
are
them
8
as we approach the end of this game.
Option is set.
That right there,
Empty base
that will make the
stream.
coaches
There are
happy. He
21
didn't just get the
categories.
first
You
down,
have
he got a
9
healthy
options.
chunk of
Full
bonus
combo is
yards
selected.
afterwards.
A new set of
Audible.
downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Audible.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, we're really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Wilson's throwing for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. The 50. The 30. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for two does not work. Now Boswell on to send this away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Coach suggestions.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Play call. Coach
George Pickens, the intended target.
Categories.
And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Buying some time left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Coach suggestions. There are 6
that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Entering post-game screen, you have 5 options. Finish game is selected.